Hey guys, Chris here. In this video, we are doing the Norwegian high-speed run in the Polestar 2 with the latest software update. This car also has 19-inch wheels, so it should be identical, well, except for the software update to the Polestar 2 I did this exact same test with last month. Though we have similar weather, sunny, damp and dry roads, it is much milder today. So last time when I did this test, it was between -4 and -11 degrees Celsius. Today, it is currently 0 degrees here in Sandvika, right outside of Oslo, but we should hit double-digit plus temperatures, during the day. So, I'm so glad that spring is almost here, and I'm so sick and tired of the winter and the cold weather. So I can't wait for spring and summer. That's going to be so awesome, but that is besides the point. So if you don't know what the Norwegian high-speed run is, it is my standardized test, which I put all the EVs I test through, where the point of the test is to do it as quickly as possible, so we really are battling the clock. And what this simulates is the real world travel time of an EV from point A to point B to point C or back to point A, where you start at your departure point with 100% state of charge, but your destination supersedes the range of the car. So you have to, charge once, twice, or 3 times. And what this puts to the test is the car's range, efficiency, and charging speed. So the car that does all of those things the best or the highest speed will be able to do this test as quickly as possible. So according to a Better Route Planner, which is the app I use to plan these tests, this car should spend 7 hours and 14 minutes on the 615-kilometer trip today, which is on a mixture of motorways and high-speed country roads. We should stop 4 times to charge, a total charging time of 44 minutes. So many short charging stops. So maybe we will do that differently along the way. We will have to see. And for reference, guys, when I did this test the last time, we spent 7 hours and 43 minutes. So the conditions today should give us, a better time. But the big question is, how much improvement do we have in range, efficiency, and charging speed? Oh, quickly guys, before we set off, if you want to support the channel, there are a few ways of doing this. First off, you can click that like button, smash that like button, or destroy that like button down below. That is so appreciated, and it really helps YouTube to push my videos to more and more people. So thank you very much. Secondly, you can subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of the future Polestar videos or videos on other EVs I do. Or you can become a patron by supporting the channel, link in the description box down below. Lastly, if you want something back, you can go to my merch store and buy my 0% state of charge merch. For you guys who have been following the channel for a while, know that I like to go to 0% state of charge in the EVs I test, push them to the max. So I made the 0% logo with my merch, and I have updated the line also with bigger and new logos per request from you guys. So if you want to support the channel, those are the ways, and thank you very much, guys. We are now approaching Drammen, and guys, look at this beautiful, beautiful weather. It's so nice to drive when it is sunny and cloudless like this. But okay, let's take a look at our consumption. 24.0 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometers, 23.9. So the road to Drammen is first uphill to 200 meters in elevation and then downhill. So we start at sea level and we're back at sea level. Look, this keeps dropping now. Oh, I have to tug the steering wheel there. It's quite sensitive, the pilot assist, and this guy's going super slow, so below the speed limit. But yeah, super nice weather. The consumption is, that will be very interesting to see. And guys, I just have to emphasize that this car is so nice to travel on a long trip, because it is so quiet in here, especially compared to that Kia e-Soul I had for a week. I mean, tire noise is barely noticeable and wind noise is non-existent, and the ride comfort is so nicely tuned for the motorway driving. It's a bit firmer than that Kia e-Soul. That Kia e-Soul was very comfortable, but this is so nice, and the feeling of solidity is second to none. It feels like the best of the German cars. Yeah, it is really nice, and also this driver's seat is so comfortable. Oh. Look at this, guys. The car is telling us that we will arrive at the train station in Kristiansand with 10% state of charge. meaning we don't have to stop and charge anywhere on the way down. And we have actually just passed Ionity Ringdalsskogen. Over here we have Circle K Bamble. We're going to pass this because, yeah, it looks like we will have enough state to charge, enough battery to make it down. So guys, it is now creeped up to 10 degrees Celsius. That is wonderful. And our consumption is 22.8 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometers. And that is awesome. So we have had a crosswind on the way down. And you can see here 10 degrees Celsius, now 11 degrees Celsius, and dry roads. We have had a crosswind on the way down most of the way, but now that we're, moving a little more westward, we should have a headwind of about 4 meters per second. And I can hear from the outside that it is quite windy. So this 10% stated charge may drop as we get closer and closer to Kristiansand, but if it stays roughly the same, we will actually maybe be able to go to Ionity in Lillesand, so go to Kristiansand and then back again to Ionity in Lillesand, which is only about 20 kilometers. If we can do that, guys, we can maybe only charge one time for this whole trip. That would be insane. So 4 times according to a better route planner, but maybe only charging one time. So we're going to keep an eye on that, but it is looking very good because of the conditions. So that is very, very exciting. We are now here in downtown Kristiansand, guys. Over here, the green chargers over there are the mid chargers, which are, well, there are actually a few of them are vacant. Usually these are occupied, but lately they have been vacant. So just brief stop here, guys, just to check these stats, but we are now at 12% state of charge. That means we are going to Ionity in Lillesand, and we will have to find out what state of charge we want to go to. But when I passed the charger in Lillesand, I only had 17% state of charge when I passed there. So meaning that we have used 5% state of charge. We will get back there with maybe like 7, which is plenty enough. But 17 means we have to go to 83% state of charge to be able to get back to Circle K in Sandvika. So I don't think I want to go to 83% state of charge because this car uses 46 minutes to charge from 10 to 80% state of charge. So if we want to go to 7 to 83, I think we're gonna maybe be above 50 minutes, and yeah, that is too long charging. Then we will probably be better off maybe stopping 2 times, but we'll see when we get there what kind of charging speed we actually do get and what time it does take. Okay guys, we are now here at Ionity in Lillesand, the Circle K station. We have the Ionity chargers over here. So let's go ahead and connect. Let's check our consumption. So we are here with 7% state of charge as per expected. And I must say the navigation system here is super accurate of the state of charge. So 21.2 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometers, guys. And look at that, our average speed of 98 kilometers an hour. So we have done 330.8 kilometers. Okay. Oh, it is windy. You can really feel that wind here, the 4 meters per second. I think we should be good. So what kind of speed will we get here? This screen was, yeah, faded. Okay, so 7% state of charge. And we should be getting some increases in speed here. I read an article this morning that a spokesperson at Polestar said that the maximum charging speed has been increased from 150 to 155 kilowatts, and the peak speed is also over a wider, broader state of charge. So you should be getting it over more percentage. So we'll see what we do get here. It will be very interesting to see. We have, it's 11 or 12 degrees outside now, very mild, and you can see here at 7% state of charge still, we are maxing out at 77 kilowatts. Okay guys, it seems like we are getting some better speed now after being connected to the charger here for a while. 47% state of charge. We are getting 120 kilowatts. That isn't too bad, but I was hoping for a little bit better speeds, considering that we have been on the road for a while now. So, you know, we got a peak speed of 117 earlier, and then it throttled down to 105 again, and now it's been creeping up 121, and you can see it starts throttling. Yeah, look at that, guys. So there, 48% state of charge, 75 kilowatts. So let's go ahead and step inside. And I was hoping that we could, you know, do this trip with only one charging session, and we probably can, but I think we will get such a penalty in our charging time that I think it's better off doing this with two charging sessions. So I think we're going to go to 55% state to charge here, and then go to Ionity in Ringdalsskogen, right outside of Larvik, and then top up the last there, because now it's, you know, throttling. We were at, what was that, 85 kilowatts. It may be creeping up a bit, but yeah, this is where the charging curve really starts to dip off in speed. So okay, we are now at Circle K Ringdalsskogen, Ionity. But where are the Ionity chargers? Are they behind the gas station here? Yes, here they are. Okay, fantastic. That is working. They have a green light to indicate if they are working. Okay, guys, check this out. 7% state to charge, which is like 4% state to charge more than we were indicated at the beginning of you know, the trip from Lillesand up here. And also our consumption is 21.2 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometers. So that isn't bad at all. So, okay, so let's go ahead and connect to the charger, and then let's see. I'm gonna go just a bit forward. Okay, and then let's see what kind of speed we get. So that will be very interesting to see if we do get any decent speed. And let's go ahead and swipe my card like that, and then throw it on the ground. Okay, approved, fantastic. Okay, and as per usual, just going to hold the connector here, because they seem to tend to fail sometimes, these chargers, when you with this connector, when you don't hold them. I had experienced that with this car and also the Kia e-Soul. So let's go ahead and see. Okay, we feel the vibration. I think this should be good. And look at this, guys. A lot of people here, so very, very busy. There are like 8 cars here charging an hour, like 6 maybe. Okay, so let's see if so hopefully we will get a higher peak speed than we got in Lillesand, which was 121, just briefly. Okay, promising. We blasted past the 77 kilowatts, which was our max speed at below 10% state of charge at Circle K in Lillesand. 110, come on, climb, 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 bam. Okay, stopped at 110, but that's better than what we got earlier. Okay, this was maybe a better angle. 112, 113. Okay, so we're only about 110 kilometers from Circle K in Sandvika, so I've calculated that if we go to 35% state to charge, we should have enough juice to get back with some, you know, safety buffer. Maybe we'll go to 40% just to be safe, you know, if we get any decent speed. But look at this, guys. Yeah, okay, we are climbing 117 kilowatts. Yeah, okay, this is better than earlier, 119. Come on, give me more speed. 120, 21. Come on. Okay, 23. 25, come on. Let's see that improved speed, 27. Could we see 140? That would be wonderful. Come on, give us better speed. Come on, 136, please. 37, come on. Can we hit 140? 38, come on. 39, 39, come on. That is the highest speed I have ever seen, guys. 140, 140, 141. Look at this. 42, 43. Amazing. 145. Oh my God, guys. 145. 46. 47. 48. Can we peak 150? Can we see that 155 top speed, the new 150, 150, 150. Oh my God. Come on, come on. 155. Wow. Okay, guys, I am genuinely impressed. This is the highest speed I have ever seen, and I can't wait to do my 10 to 80% stated charge test now. But 150? Come on. I really have to go to the toilet. I've been holding for a few hours now, so come on. Just give us 155. 151. Amazing. Okay, 150, 151. That's amazing, guys. That is amazing. So that is, yeah, okay. So now we start throttle. Okay. But still, guys, we got 151. Okay, yeah, throttling. Okay, that is amazing, guys. That is amazing. So, okay, so we seem to have been getting the updated, some of that updated speed. That is by far the best speed I have gotten out of the Polestar 2 thus far, or the XC40. And okay, mild conditions, yes, but I did drive this car back in October when we had 14 degrees ambient, warmer than this, and I had been on the road for as many times and connected as many times, and we still only got a peak speed of like 126. So 151, definitely an improvement. So that is awesome. So we're going to go to 35% stated charge here, and then we will be on our way. We are now back at our starting point here at Circle K in Sandvika. And guys, I arrived here with 0% stated charge. Mr. YOLO Master, Mr. 0%, taking yet another EV down to 0% stated charge. And one day, guys, I'm going to be stranded by the side of the road with an empty battery, but fortunately not today. And this is also somewhat of the reason I made the 0% stated charge merch line, because I find it a bit funny that I keep taking these EVs to 0% stated charge and experiencing how different they are. And this car goes into turtle mode at 7% stated charge, and while doing that, it just loses cruise control, either adaptive or standard. It's super annoying that it does that. I don't know why it does that. So when you're below 7% stated charge, you have to drive with the pedal instead of, you know, using the adaptive cruise control. It doesn't make any sense at all. But okay, guys, I digress. So our total consumption today was 21.5 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometers. And that is impressive. So if we compare that to the test we did last month when it was much, much colder, of course, we did it with 24.7 kilowatt hours was our average consumption. But if we look at the trip we took last year to Gothenburg, where the average speed was similar, I think the speed then was 96 kilometers an hour. Today it was 98 kilometers an hour. The distance then was 610 kilometers, and today was 615 kilometers. But that car was equipped with the 20-inch wheels and the performance pack, so that may be the difference. But guys, the consumption then was 22.4 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometers, and today 21.5. So a bit lower, but we did have a bit colder temperatures. So when we started the video, when I started filming this morning, it was 0 degrees Celsius, but it had risen to 3 degrees Celsius while we started to drive, and also we had the highest temperature of 13 degrees Celsius. Last year, it was between 6 degrees and 14 degrees Celsius, so quite similar temperatures. So I don't know, maybe the difference may be down to the tire. I'm not sure, but this having winter tires give it, you know, higher rolling resistance. So I really don't think there should be that much difference because the width is the same, 245 on both. But yeah, so that is the consumption today. So you want to know the time? Because I was impressed by the charging speed we got today, and it was fantastic to see that Polestar finally delivering close to its claimed charging speed. So guys, drum roll, brrr, 7 hours and 8 minutes. 7 hours and 8 minutes. And yes, the conditions were much better than when we did the test with the Tesla Model 3 long range, because that was cold. But still, guys, we are only about 11 minutes off the pace of that car. 11 minutes. And we are about also 7 minutes in front of, or 7, maybe 6 or 7 minutes, 5, 6 or 7 minutes in front of my Audi e-tron, the 55. So that is very, very impressive. And that is due to the faster charging. Maybe improved also, efficiency, but I think mostly due to the faster charging, because the Better Route Planner was telling us that the charging today should take 44 minutes, but we only charge for 39 minutes. So guys, that is, I am impressed by this car, and finally it's performing well. So the high consumption of this, compared to something like a Tesla Model 3, because still, when you compare those numbers, it's still more than 20% less efficient, even when that test was done in the cold with the Tesla Model 3. But still, that can be combated by faster charging. So if Polestar continue to improve the charging and the efficiency, the difference won't be that big. But I want to end this video by saying that this car is such a wonderful travel companion on the motorway. The cabin is so quiet, it's so serene. I mean, road noise is at a minimum, wind noise is barely there, and the seat comfort. And now that I've managed to find a proper seating position, it has taken me some time to find a proper seating position in the Polestar 2, but once I have done it, this seat is so nice. This is a nice car to travel in, and I still annoy myself that the cup holder is in a stupid position. But that's basically it. Other than that, this is a wonderful car to travel in. And I've just grown even more fond of this car. So guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please drop me a thumbs up down below. And for more car content, as always guys, please subscribe. See you guys later and goodbye.